Hey guys, it's B Wildcat 2. I've got another episode of the Colorado Rockies Fantasy Draft franchise here against the New York Mets at home. In the top of the second, Alfonso Soriano doubles into the right center field, and the Mets take a 1-0 lead. In the bottom of the third, with the Mets up 2-0, again, I'm making so many errors. Marco Scutaro hits a double right off the right field wall, 2-1. Mets now. And then in the fourth, Josh Willingham will send a deep drive into left field, and that is going to leave the ballpark to tie the game up at 2 apiece. So not a lot of offense going on for the first 4 innings, but then Adam Jones, he comes up, he cranks it left center field. He knows what's going on, and it's gone, folks. It's 3-2 Rockies at this point. As you see, it just gets over the fence and bounces up. In the fifth, Marco Scutaro strikes again with a deep drive into right center field, and it's going to leave the ballpark. It's 5-2 Colorado now, as you see it go into the Mets bullpen. In the top of the sixth, Colorado's up 5-3. Mike Napoli's going to ground one back up the middle to make it a 5-3 game. It was 5-2, and that was an RBI single to make it 5-3. But in the sixth, bottom of the sixth, Delman Young will send a deep drive into center field. That is going to leave the ballpark into the Rockies bullpen, it looks like. So 6-3 Colorado now. And in the eighth, with the Rockies up 7-3, Delman Young, he cranks it. It's going to leave the ballpark. His second of the game puts Colorado up 9-3 now. At this point, as you see it go right into, again, it goes into the bullpen for the Rockies bullpen. In the ninth, with the Rockies up 9-3, you see Sin-Shu Chu triples to center field right off the wall and gets past the center fielder, and the right fielder corrals it, throws it in. But Chu has his triple, an RBI triple. It's 9-4 Colorado now. And you see McGehee hold on to it, and the next batter will be Adam LaRoche, who will pop out right to the shortstop to end the game. Colorado wins this one 9-4, and so they take the first game of the series against the Mets, and you see the ball come down and end the game, and right into Vizquel's glove. So we go to the second game of the series here against the Mets, and in the top of the second, with the score tied at 0, Mike Napoli will send a drive into left field, which will leave the ballpark and give the Rockies a 1-0 lead at this point, as you see it sneak over that left field wall. And in the bottom of the second, Yadier Molina, I'm thinking about Benji Molina for some reason. Yadier Molina is going to send an RBI double into left center field to tie the game up at 1 apiece. And still in the second, Casey McGehee will send a sac fly to right center field. You see the center fielder here in a second will come down with the ball and catch it and throw it in, but it will not be in time. Colorado will take a 2-1 lead on this play, as you see the throw and he scores standing up. So now in the bottom of the third, Omar Vizquel is going to send one to right field, and it's going to get past the right fielder and the center fielder, go all the way to the wall. It's going to be an RBI triple for Vizquel, and it's 3-1 Colorado now at this point. So Colorado has it going on so far in this game. They had the win last night, and now they have the win today. Or no, they haven't won it yet, but they're looking like it. As you see, bottom of the third, Lance Berkman sends one to right center, and it's going to get all the way to the wall. It's going to rattle around and be an RBI double for Berkman and a 4-1 game. And then still in the third, Josh Willingham will send an RBI double in the left center field. 5-1 Colorado now at this point. You see it get all the way to the left center field wall. Lots of offense for Colorado. And still in the third, Yadier Molina will ground one into left field for a single and an RBI. 6-1 Colorado. Everything going wrong here in the third. And now in the fourth, with the score 7-1 Colorado, Josh Willingham will send an RBI double into right center field off the wall again. 9-1 Colorado. And in the sixth, Berkman flies out to center for a sac fly and a 10-1 Colorado lead. My goodness, can they stop giving up so much offense? What I want to know. So here comes the throw in, but it's not going to be nearly in time. The runner scores with ease as he slides in safely, and it's 10-1 Colorado. In the top of the ninth with the score still 10-1, Pierre grounds out to first. Berkman takes it to the bag, and the Rockies win this game 10-1. And now the third game of the series, the Rockies will go for the sweep, but will the Mets be able to take 1 out of 3, or will they get swept here in Colorado? You see in the bottom of the first, Berkman grounds one right back into right field for a hit. The throw is going to come to the plate, and it's going to be tagged out at the plate, so they get the out there. But then the catcher overthrows it. He was trying to get Berkman back to the bag, and Berkman is going to round and head all the way to third on this play. And the other runner who was on base scores 1-0 Colorado. And in the fifth, again, if you saw my Texas Rangers franchise earlier, you saw that I pressed the wrong button. Scudero was caught stealing home because I couldn't figure out how to send him back. And in the sixth, still tied 3-3. Napoli's going to strike out looking at the slider. So there's a strikeout. And you see still in the sixth, LaRoche is going to strike out looking at a slider. And that was a pretty good pitch. I mean, it ended the sixth inning. Striking out looking at the slider. And now Bartlett. Here, you notice the trend? Greinke is striking out, it seems, almost to everybody. Look at that. Strike us out looking at the fastball. We're still tied at 3 at this point. In the seventh, Greinke is going to try to bunt and get the runner home, and he does. And then the runner is going to be... what happened? I don't know what's going on. I think he was trying to decide whether to go to first or home or what, and he couldn't. So Colorado takes a 4-3 lead. And Berkman sends one to center, and that's going to fly out in the inning. So we're through 7 innings. Colorado has a 4-3 lead at this point. And we'll go to the next clip, top of the 8th. Tejada is going to strike out chasing a slider on 0-2. My goodness, look at all these sliders. And look at all these strikeouts for Greinke. You see, I was trying to bunt to get Adam Jones home. And Adam Jones got out because the runner behind him couldn't bunt to save his life. LaRoche strikes out chasing fastball in the game. Colorado sweeps the Mets. I'll see you guys next time.